for the start of the tournament here for the South Oxford hosted tournament. There's actually a name to it, I just forgot what it was for a second there. Getting bumped by Norton, almost blowing an edge. Tonight, or this morning's teams are the Dorchester Dragons U18A versus the London Mustangs White, I believe. Mustangs down there on the crew. They got it going. Now they're going to get some handshakes going, and we'll get back to the action momentarily. Alright, teams getting ready now. The handshakes are done, getting to their benches. Dorchester are the visitors in their reds. Mustangs are home in their whites. Lindsay taking up position in the woven hut. Number 1 for Mustangs in his net. Referee's got the puck in his hand, and we are underway. Mustangs bringing that puck forward across the Dorchester line. Counted right back in the neutral zone by Dorchester. Across ice, that's scooped up by Dorchester. Back across with Stellini getting that one. Mustangs send it right back in them. Now flipping it over to the other side. Foot race on there, and Mustangs picking that up at the blue line, knocked away by Kura, up to Wilson. Wilson, nice shot in, coming in for the rebound. It's on Kura's stick, but he couldn't get a handle on it to send it into the crease area. That's off a leg and kick to the corner. Back out, Wilson picks that one up, sends that off a shin pad and into the opposite corner. Mustangs now relieving some pressure and sending it back out to the neutral zone. Dorchester sending it back in and getting a change going here as well. Mustangs with that space come out. Picked up there by Wilsey, coming in. Sends one in, the keeper knocking that one down. Mustangs now with across the blue line. Sent back out. Wilsey has it at the blue line, tipping that over. That gets to Zabit. Zabit's off a leg and that goes out of play. Over the glass. And we get a stop at 8:50 left in the first period. Back to the point. Shots in there. Glover got one in. Keeper knocked it away with a pad. Back to the point, but held in by Dorchester. Mustangs now looking to get back out. Dorchester holding it in. Stepping further into the zone there. Now sending it back out is RJ. Back to the point. Shot from there. Keeper knocks it down. Loose there. Shot up high. Wide of the net. It gets back out. Norton sends that in deep as Dorchester's tagging up. Mustangs have time, but not a lot of time. Move it out. Dorchester quickly forechecking there to keep the pressure on. Mustangs now countering, bringing it across center, knocked away by Dorchester. Man changing there. Now even if Delaney or Roger is able to get a hold of that, he'd have to hold up because there's a man in the zone now coming out with Glover. A little bit of a dipsy doodle there. Picked up by Mully. Cooper Mullis gets a shot off. Goalie blockers it away in the far corner. Now Mustangs send it softly down the ice. That will go for icing. And we'll get a stoppage in play at 7:49 left in the first half. Score is still 0-0. If the cantina was open, I'd be ordering a hot chocolate. Mustangs with the puck on that face-off win. Now coming across the line, sending one in towards the crease. Going to hold that down. Penalty coming here, though, looking at the referee's arm up in the air, hooking the call. You see, looks to be on Dorchester. And it will be the penalty for hooking. At 7:38 left in the first. Dorchester going short-handed. Wilson in for the draw. Waiting for it, the penalty to get put up on the board. It's not the easiest clock to operate. Did so for many years leading into it. Not as bad as Tempster. What's up there? There we go. Penalty's on the board. Wilson trying to get that one forward, but Mustangs hold it in. Now picking it up in the corner. Sending it back to the point. Back down. Now looking for a lane in. That hits the body. Comes back. Back to the point again. Back to his man down low. Now looking for someone across ice. Finds him. Settle down there. shot wide across the bow. Back to the point on the near side. Now Dorchester trying to push this one out. Referee kind of in the way. Flip back to the line, held in though by the Mustangs. Getting it closer there. Now it's sent to empty ice by Wilson. And they're going to get a change on all Dorchester players. Will migrate to the bench. Replacements on the ice. Devine pressuring down low. Now Mustangs coming across the blue line. Now setting back to the point. Sipping that across through the slot. Flipping it back. But no one was there. That would have been a great pass for yourself. He's already stepped into the slot. And no one was there. Now Dorchester sending it on net. Devine pressuring his man down low. Lost his stick. Gets a nice two-handed push, leaving his twig in the offensive zone. Wilsey with a nice check at center. Oh. Calmly the puck traverses the front of the crease area. Now Wilsey sends that away to the ice and goes off for a change. Keeper's going to set it up behind his net. We've got 6:02 remaining here. Johnson pressuring down low. Mustangs flip it up across the blue line. Dorchester sending it right back out. Johnson now pressuring. So Johnson pressuring that. Last year I couldn't say Johnson, and this year I can't say Johnson. Anyway, back to the point by the Mustangs. Shot off the leg. Back to even strength. Mustangs now sending it back up front. That's picked up there by Glover and sent below the goal line. Now RJ's on it in the corner. That's gloved back in by the Mustangs. And let it go. Dorchester now send it back out. Down the Mustangs end. Sorry, I had to deal with a network connection issue. Apparently doesn't trust the Wi-Fi here, which is probably a good idea, but I don't want to stop the feed. Playing it out, Wilson knocks that down at center. He's got guys that were moving in, but now they're backed out. Mustangs with the puck in their net. Coming out through center, missing that pass there. Dorchester back on it. Now flipping it, trying to get it past center, but knocked back in by London. Now they have it, countering back. Send it over to the open man near side. Trying to get my back up through the middle, but that's clogged up. Check against the boards there. Okay, he's no problem. He's back in the puck. Back to the point, held in. That just got past Wilson. Now it goes below the goal. Off the boards, off the glass, down the ice. Foot race on here. Norton comes back. They waved off icing. Nice hot chip up into the zone. Nothing, settle that down and chip it back in. Now trying to bring it back over. Dorchester get it towards the boards there. It's Humphreys with the puck. He comes up skating across the blue line. Gets a shot off. Shin pad against the far boards. Mustangs applying the pressure there. Now getting the puck out of their end. Sending that in deep. Allman back for it. Over to his partner. Smith now with the puck. A little bit of dancing there, coming out of his zone now, flipping it back across with Zavis onto Wilsey. Nice shot, keeper redirects that to the boards. Wilsey still on it, trying to drive one in. Penalty coming here to the Mustangs. 3:24 left in the first. And Dorchester will go on to their first power play of the game. Dorchester have it at the line. And he's trying to send one across, but it's knocked down by the Mustangs and sent down the ice. A little bit of a bouncer in there. Barney settling it down. And Dorchester coming out with it. And the Mustang right there at center ice, knocking it back in the zone. Smith now with it behind his net. Got one man out front pressure. Gets the puck up, now the outlet up the wing. Wilson with it coming across the line. Trying to send one back up, but that's knocked down by the Mustangs. Back down low now. Wilson down there. Twist and turn, sends it back out front. Nice play to Wilsey. Now Wilson with it again, trying to go cross ice. Defender pinched in, but that leaves that spot open now as it comes back. No worries, Wilsey comes back. On the puck now, coming down the ice. Moving back across center, still got it on the stick. Crossing around, through the legs there, almost. Got the puck. Now it comes straight. Sent wide though. What is this, ringette? We got a goalie ring. Referee with both arms in the air. The net came dislodged. You watch the ringette videos when they do the YMCA. That means it's goalie. Alright, face off. Back underway. Dorchester with the puck. Smith holding at the line. That is tipped out front, wide. Dorchester with it below the goal line. And sending it back around, up top. Smith with a shot, sends it off to the boards. Mullis with it now. Sends it back. Smith comes down for it. Now coming into the zone. Chips it around the back of the net. It's scooped up there. Dorchester still with possession. All on the outside though. Looking for a lane to send one through. Shot wide of the net. Near side. Scooped up by Mullis. Flipped out towards the middle. Held in by Dorchester. But now knocked away by the Mustangs. And they carry it down the ice. Dorchester players crisscrossing and almost taking each other out. Didn't, so we keep playing. Now sent in the zone. Mustangs pressuring there, just come in, knocked down by Dorchester. Held in for a second, now Mustangs send it back down the ice. Penalty is expired, back to 5 side. That's up off a stick and up in the rafters, doesn't touch anything, comes down to Devine. Coming across the line. Back over to the vine. Shot in. Keeper got it. The save. Now shot in. Score. Quick step into that zone area there to put one in. Zavitz cleaning up out front. And with that, Dorchester take the 1-0 lead of 1:09 left in the first. A little Sportsnet phrase. Pucks in deep. Last minute of play. Coming up in 9 seconds. So essentially really the last minute of play even right now. It's technically not right. Devine now playing it back over. Glover's got it, looking for one in. That goes carrying down the ice. It does get in deep, but that was icing. And 57.6 seconds left. Dorchester with the draw here in their own end now, bringing it back up across. Nice pressure, man down, man down. He's got a lane coming in. He goes around the outside. Now come back inside. Oh, tries to tuck it back under the bar, but that's one of those moments where you don't want to put it inside the stanchions. Make sure it gets in there. Sent in, like looked like he's on the other side of the center. No icing. Zavitz now getting that puck there, putting it back in deep. That's what they want. Puck's in deep. Zavitz now with it again. Sends it back up front. We'll see. And now it's cleaned up on the side. I believe that was Devine cleaning up on the side of the net there. And just like that, in the last 2 minutes of the first period, Dorchester now has a 2-0 lead in this game. Getting the opener, and now the second. All before the end of the first. Getting ready for the puck drop. Wilson into the draw. Winning it back. Delaney playing it back. Mustangs sending it in deep. Now Dorchester looking to get it out. Nice tap there. Flipped up across the boards in the cross center. 12 seconds left. Mustangs now bringing it across the blue line. And Dorchester now getting it back out across center. Wilson with it. He steps around his man. Kerr's on that one. Now it comes down to Delaney. Delaney gets a shot off, but that goes wide across the net. And we got a buzzer ending the period. We have 10 minutes here in this frame, the second frame. And we will return momentarily. Ready for the start of the second. Mustangs win the draw back. Now flipped up across the blue line, but Dorchester have it. Smith dancing backwards. Can't send one up. That's knocked down by the Mustangs. Wrong side of the blue line. And nothing. He's had a guest appearance in the arena from Chris Wilsey. Don't normally see him here. All the stars come out. Oh, that is offside the line. And they'll have a face-off outside the zone. forward by Dorchester, trying to get back on it again. Good pressure there. Delaney's on his man in the corner. Flipped out, now down the zone. That should go for it. No, waved off it. Apparently hit something. Dorchester now passing that up, and that gets around. Waved off icing there again. They won't get there anyway. It's just fluttering away well before the line. Now back in the feet, knocked back in towards the line, but Mustangs come away with it, bring it out across center. Dorchester getting it there. Rodenberg passed it over to Smith. Now back up across. RJ with the dance in the line. Had to come back because Blair was in ahead, but no problem. Did that. Got it in the zone. Now it's knocked down to the blue line. Held in. Now back out front. Knocked away by the Mustangs. Flipped back in by Dorchester. RJ's at one. That's sent across ice by the Mustangs. And scooped up by Dorchester. Norton. He sends it up to Humphreys. That's flipped back across the blue line. Not on to Dorchester tip though. Mustangs now counter and send it back right across. Dorchester. A little bit of a game of tennis breaking out here. Now Mustangs drive it into the zone. They get one back at the point. Shot from there. Nice save, kicking that one away. Shot across near side, behind the back of the net, now sent out. Dorchester get it into the London end, London with it. Now having some difficulty getting it out. David's pressuring his man down there. He's down hard after coming for a hit on him. Norton with it at the point, shot in, up high. And now they're gonna blow it down. Mustangs player still in a prone position along the boards. Continuing play here, and Mustangs player is back on the bench. In his own power. Good to see. Wilsey in for the draw. A bit of a bouncing puck held in by Dorchester. Wilsey's at one onto it. Sends it back. Norton takes it in a little deeper. Now it just slips over his stick, but Devine's right there. Knocked down by a Mustang's glove. Picked up by Zavitz and sent back to the point. Hot pass back to the line. Now Norton comes back after Mustangs cleared their zone. Mustangs have it again. They send it up across center. A lot of banging the puck up the middle, off the boards. Not a lot of control. Now the Mustangs do bring it across, but again, not a lot of control bringing it across the blue line. Dorchester now with it in their own end, sending it back up. Knocked down there. Nice flip up across the line to Wilsey. Wilsey's got a man come in, but not able to get it to him cleanly. Now Mustangs break down the ice. Flipping it past his man. Mustangs forward, comes around, flips it back towards below the goal line. They're looking to try to send that back out front to a bumper man, but that's knocked away by Dorchester. Now coming back around the other way. Rodenberg, he flips it back up across the line. Well, I don't know who was back there. No, Rodenberg wasn't down there. Oh. Anyway, really tough with this angle, trying to see who's actually on the ice or what's going on. Much like the referees, I may or may not be accurate. Mustangs trying to get some pressure here. They get a shot across the ice, but not on target. Now it does get on to Barnsley directly. The stick sets it up for Smith. Dorchester able to get it back out to center. Mustangs now send it back in deep. Glover's back for it. He sends it around the boards. It gets past Delaney. It does come out. Mustangs having to tag up, and they chip it back in. Nicely in. Smith, who now sends it up. Wilson has it. He's crossing the line. He sends a nice hot shot in off the goalie's shoulder. And out of play. RJ coming in for the draw. Humphreys out there with him along with Moss. Back to the point. Rodenberg. And he sends it in deep. Mustangs now going back across behind the net to gain some space to get it out. They get it to the center. Rodenberg had it. Pivots around, had a man right on him. Able to get it to his defense partner. Now Mustangs have it below the goal line, coming out with it. Cross center, down the ice. That'll go for icing. And we're going to stop the play here at 5:26 left in the second. Face off from the Mustangs end. RJ in for the draw. One back by the Mustangs. Get it towards the line, held in by Dorchester. Now back in the zone. RJ's on him behind the goal. Looking to send it back out front. Mullis is on. He chips it back, but that's not not around the Mustangs player. They get it out across center, and Dorchester center right back in. Mustangs now send this puck out of the zone. That's going to go towards the net. Barnesy having to play that to direct it out. Dorchester sending it, trying to send it below the goal line. It's off the side of the net. A little bit of a schmozzle down there. Barnesy comes up large on that in-tight shot. And now Dorchester break out. RJ coming back for it now, coming across the line. He's got Humphreys there with him. They do a little crisscross. But now RJ has it, coming out of the corner. Going behind the net, leggering it. Now sending one in on the keeper. It's directed up top. Knocked down there by Mullis. Directed on, but the keeper was there. Nice shot from a distance, but that's by Smith, but that's off a couple bodies up front. And off the line, it's off a body and out. And we'll get a face-off down in the Mustangs' end when we return. 4:15 remaining on the clock in the second. Dorchester leading 2-0. He wins it back. Devine's on it. He sends it in deep. Zavitz is there. He's taking surveying the area, finding where to move it to. He sends it over to Wilson behind the net. Wilson's got a couple options out front. Devine peels it around back the net to give him another option. With Zavitz out front. He sends it across. Now it gets back to the point. Smith sends a shot over. Hallman sent that one down. I don't know what happened to Zavitz beside the net there. It looked like he got taken out. Dorchester flipping it back onto the keeper, who knocks it down on the glove. And they send it up off the boards down the ice. That little roll. And no icing. Seaberg. Looked like the definition of icing. Unless they say it deflected off something. They waved that off again too. All right. There'll be no icing today. No, picked up there by Devine and backhand up and over. Sending it back down low. Devine's back on it again. Twists and turns around that man who seems angry at him. Hand pass here. And they're saying that May got a glove on it to knock it forward. 3:07 remaining here in the second. Dorchester leads 2-0. Face off just outside the Mustangs. Wilson in for the draw. Wins it, or Mustangs win it, pull it back. Now bring it forward. Pressured at the line. They do get it in deep. Now trying to drive that back up front. Big glove down there by Burns and held on for a whistle. Their way. That one came up and over at the glass, so face-off will come outside of the zone. 2:52 remaining here in the second. Dorchester leading 2-0. Devine chasing after the keeper's coming out of the net. Most exciting play in hockey. The keeper comes out to play the puck. Now back in deep. Kura down there. He's trying to pull it back. Got some help down low though. It's Wilson. Wilson twisting and turning, looking to bring that one out front. Oh, he pulled it back. Thought he was going to go backhand up and over. Then tried to go for a pass out front. That window had closed. Just back around. Mustangs were upside, now they're back onside, touching up. Norton comes back for it. That's off the stanchions. Bounces down, and Wilson gets it forward. Now chipped into zone. Foot race on here. Glover had pinched up. Keeper's way out of his crease. Diving on that grenade. 2:04 left in the second. Dorchester leading 2-0. Public service announcement, anybody who's coming to the Ingersoll Arena. I totally forgot that the arena is frigid. Colder than Halliburton, people, colder than Halliburton. Bringing that in, RJ sends that one up and over the net. Knocked down there. Humphreys tries to send it back out front. He gets it outside the net. Thought he might go for a little wraparound tuck there. And it's now at the side. Mullis pressuring there. This line is working there. Mustang counterparts over. RJ now sending that back up front. It's a wide cross check to the head there. Humphreys taking that shot and drawing that penalty. Mustangs player trying to goad him into one, but 3 will sit on his own for 2 minutes or less. Minute 26 left in the second. Dorchester going back on the power play. This is the mecca of hockey where it all started for the Hardeman kids. All three. Little cross check out front on Wilson. He's back up. Spinning off his man there now. Dorchester with it on the outside, trying to get it back out to Wilson out front. Drop from there, now it's out. Kicked out by the keeper. Wilson picking that one up. Sending that now on the near side down to Smith. Smith twisting and turning there with Wilson. Now walking through the slot, sending a shot in. That's knocked away by the Mustangs. And down the ice, foot race on here. Smith coming back for it. Mustangs player trying to time that one up. Got a man out front, does get it to him. Look at that, Mustangs counter. Mustangs counter back and get one in the dying minute of this period. Getting ready for the puck drop here. 45 seconds left in the second. Dorchester with the puck. Now pulling back. Mullis has it. Skating back along the blue line. Looking for a lane opening up. Gets it over to RJ. RJ brings it across the line. That is offside though. Has to tag up. And Mustang send it deep. Why is that not icing? Considering he just iced it. RJ went back to go play the puck. I'm not sure what happened there. Now they bring it across. Hallman has it, knocked off his stick. He stays with it though and gets it down low. 10 seconds left. It's flipped back out front. Now held at the line by Hallman. He's got a shot opportunity here. 4 seconds left. Back on the other side. Mull sends it back, but that time has expired. Yeah, don't worry about calling penalties after the whistle because they're not calling penalties after the whistle. And we're back underway here. Yeah. Dorchester regrouping after that intermission. Seeing what they have to finish off this power play. Fans are getting handsy here in Ingersoll. Wilson with the puck now circling back in deep. Gets it back to the point to Norton. Norton back into Wilson. Wilson gets shot from there. Just missing the post. Trying to go short side. Now Dorchester back on it. Play it back in deep. Now it's held to line. Wilsey's there. Come on, yeah, he punched it right in the head. Finally coming in to the Mustangs. They were back to even strength. No, not so much. This could get ugly, actually. Mustangs unable to touch the puck to get the penalty called. Extra players on the ice. Yeah, that should be another one, bud. This is where you just want to play hockey. And this is where I would say to the Mustangs fans, remember the other one you guys were complaining about? I think both teams had something to complain about here, but it is what it is. The refs call the game as they see it, and you move on with life. Good before him as he punched him in the head. And bringing it across the line. Wilson goes around his man. And Dorchester still with the puck. Now bringing it back up. Over across the top of the line. Shot from there. Wide of the net. Wilson within the corner. Sends it back down low. Line playing it back to the point to Norton. Norton back down. Back into Norton, who stepped into the slot. Wilson now with it. Sending one in. Able to get a shot off and send it wide. Norton, or Kura now with it. Trying to hold the line. He does hold the line. Off the leg, comes back for it. Wilson now brings it in a little deeper, skipping it back up to Kura. Kura bringing it over to this side of the line. He's got a wide lane to send one over. And he misses. Hits off a body and gets back to the point. Now not sent in deep. Now Glover coming back for it. Glover with it, going over to his teammate. What do we got now? Oh, we got a man down and now he's... What's going on here? What happened? Again, the behind the play that no one sees. What's the score? The score, Scott, is 2-1 to Dorchester. Dorchester scoring their first 2 goals, or their 2 goals at the end of the first, and Mustangs coming back with 1 at the end of the second. How do we? There's 5. There's 5 guys. We need 5 guys on the bench, on the ice. No, he's got to come off. Okay. So we're switching a D for a winger. Alrighty. Well, hopefully we'll be going to get this show on the road. Dorchester trying to win it through, but there's a bit of a schmozzle there. Now back onto a stick. There's RJ sending it up to Devine. Devine now sending it back in deep, chasing after it. Going around the back of the net. He's met there by a Mustangs player, but push the puck around. It gets up off some sticks and down the ice. Barnes is going to direct it for Glover behind the net. Picked up there, now sent back up off the board. And Mustangs get control of it, send it back down the zone. Glover coming back over for it. Flipping it back in the corner for Kura. Kura now going back over to Glover. Glover looking to move that up, sends it across ice. Hits RJ with that pass. Shot in off the keeper and behind the net. Dorchester trying to scoop it back up there, get more of a dangerous area to shoot it on. 12 minutes remaining. Kerr now with the behind his net, setting up there. Dorchester completing changes. Now off the line, sending off a stick, but the Mustangs get control of it. Kerr now with it. Chance for London, calling for a high stick. I think you're going to get that. It looked close, but now brought in by Dorchester in deep. Got the points open. Back to Norton. Shot in. He puts everything into it. Falls to his knees like Superman. Play back over. Wilson gets onto it. He's dancing around the line. Now back in deeper. He's driving in towards the net area. Now off the post and in. Beautiful play there. I believe they're going to say Wilson. He's the first man in line. So Wilson from Kura and Wilson, I believe, would be the, or I don't know, Kura down lower, who it was. At this stage, it doesn't matter who gets the primary or secondaries. It matters on the goals for the team. And we'll figure it out in the game to do that. Dorchester now leading 3-1 to regain a 2-goal lead on the strength of that power play goal. Scoring with a minute 10 left in the 4-minute penalty for a head contact. Dorchester now playing it up, getting it to the line now. Center line, now over the blue line. Bringing it in as Humphreys. He goes into the corner for it now. Now behind the back of the net. Knocked away by the Mustangs there, but Dorchester still on it. Now sending it back over. Next quick shot by Mullis. Mustangs now breaking out. Knocked down by Dorchester. Slapped in across the line by the Mustangs. Dorchester on there, sending it up off the boards, off the body. And Mustangs with it. Now sending it back in the Dorchester zone. Hallman picking that up, seeing a man far side. It's Humphreys. He comes across the blue line, dishes it back, but not in line with RJ's progression into the zone. And the Mustangs send it back out. Now getting it back up across center. It's tipped by Mullis. But apparently not on the right side of center. So called icing, 10:23 left in the third, where the scoreboard says 2-1. We know at home it's 3-1. Doing the scoreboard's a thankless task. You get it right, everybody just says you just did your job. You get it wrong, everybody's complaining the whole time. Mustangs now send it back out, get it to center, but not forward, more forward than that. Curran now sends it back in deep. Delaney chasing after it. And Curran now engaging down there. Allman getting a nice check in on his man. And Smith with the puck in his arm. That goes off the boards cleanly down the ice. And 9:53 left here in the third. Scramble here. Mustangs bringing it back around the back of the net. Now getting it back to the point, held in at the line. Shot long range, wide over the net. Not missing by a ton. Bounces around, gets out. Wilson knocking that one down. He's got 2-on-2 shaping up here. Now back across there. Devine unable to direct it at the open gauge. High stick knocked down by the Mustangs. Fans were calling for a high stick. It's not a high stick until the other team, or until the same team touches the puck. That's actually a penalty. Number 3 finishing a check on an open player. That really should be a 5-minute major if you think about that, because there is no puck there at all. And he's only intending to injure him. But I believe they're only going to call a 2. Yeah, garden variety 2-minute penalty on that one. Interference. We'll see winning that back. Gets over to Norton. Norton back over to Wilson. Wilson back down in. Now back to Wilson. Back across to Norton. Shot coming from there. And the keeper pulls out the leather. What do we got? What's all the extra whistles? I don't know what the extra whistles are for, but something is recurring that the referee did not like. The referee being the one with the armbands. Now I don't know what's going on down here. Now they got alignment, right? The puck is dropped and we're back underway. Norton with the puck at the blue line. Dumming up the side of the net there. They're getting lots of checks in. Smith now getting caught again. Hits him again. Just calling, sending off race. At this point, I don't know what they're calling it now. It should be 2 and a 10. Just a cross-checking penalty. Garden variety 2 minutes maybe. Should be more. Because I don't know how you can say that's playing hockey at this point. Need a penalty up on the board to see if it was a 2 or a 5. I bet you it was just a 2. And if all you're going to get is 2-minute penalties for cross-checking a guy like that, and they continue to do it. Still waiting for it to get put up on the board. It's that second penalty is tough. Yeah, look. Enter, and all the 2 minutes and enter. And all. There, we got it on the board. We're good. 2-minute penalty. He got his money's worth on that one for sure. Charging. Allman going to rock. We got 1 too many on the ice there. Almost comes off as the power play now is negated for a couple minutes. We'll go back to, we'll be 4 aside in a moment. We're still 4 on 3 right now. So minute 12. Back to the point. Nobody gets that one streaking through the middle. Let's not get too close to the net. It's upsetting the Moms. And now we move the puck down the ice, which excites the Moms more. It's never good when you get too close to the crease and you could actually sleuth at your own goalie. Now that goes in behind the net. Mustangs knock it down. It gets sent to the blue line. Smith's there, but it comes back over. He plays it back over to Glover at center. 40 seconds left in the power play. 4-on-3 right now. Smith with a shot. That misses the target and comes back outside the zone. 30 seconds left in the power play. We'll see. Dances the line, sends one in into the keeper's glove and held. Well, 7:37 left in the game. One back by Dorchester. Over to Smith. He sends it back down into Wilson. Wilson gets over to Wilson. Wilson with it now. Back out to Smith. Smith's got Devine over there getting the stick up in the air, ready for one. Smith now pulls it in, sends it back over to Wilson. Wilson with a shot in. Tucks that one past the net line. Power play goal with 1 second left. 1 second left in the penalty, so that does go down as a power play goal. Dorchester now leading 4-1. It'll be 4 aside for 29 seconds. And the Mustangs will go on a 6-second power play. And then we'll be back to full strength, provided there are no further infractions. I suspect that is not going to be the case. Side. Off the glass, just missing the linesman. I think he might have been sending it off. Trying to hit it with it. That was close. This is why I wouldn't want to be a referee or linesman, because you got to be able to duck and bob and dive and weave. Wilson sending that one off the shin pad. The defender now back onto it. Now send it back up. How is that not? Like that cross check was right in front of you. Referees deciding to not call some and call the others. That would have been more of a garden variety cross check beside the net. Scramble draw. Mustangs come up with it, center around the back of the net. Pressure there. Wilson back onto it now, giving some help. Mustangs coming away with it. Flipping that up. That's going to go for icing. Barnsley checks that to make sure it doesn't curl back across. Like Justin was trying to count the number of players out there, and yes, we're back to 5 aside. Lots of players on the ice now. Some players not able to stand their feet. Checked out front. Pops free, Zavitz with it, sends it back down low. Twisting and turning there is Wilson. Wilson sends that across, it gets back to the point to Norton. Norton sends that back in. Now flip back out, gets back. Oh, a howitzer from Glover there and gets to the net. Referee's blowing his whistle a little harder. Expected. Not the D yet. D were late. You guys are off, yeah. Forwards are good. D were 6:09. Waving them out now. Back. They didn't even let him get set up. I love it. Back over to RJ. RJ with it. Sends one in. That goes wide across the net. Mullis now gets that puck and sends it back to his D partner. Sent up the board. Smith now sends it up along there. Knocked down, knocked forward by Dorchester. Trying to get it back across. Now Curriff tries to hold that in. Mustangs do get it across, and Curriff picks that up across the blue line, sends it on the keeper who directs it towards the boards. Mustangs now using the glass to get that one out, knocked down. Hallman back forward. He sends that back up along the line. Mustangs now wide open there and stuck one pass. Quick counter and a quick goal to get back within 2 at 5:31 left in the game. Broad center here. Dorchester looking in for that goal by the Mustangs. Unable to get it out now, and they move it forward. Wilson with it. Got a 2-on-2 shaping up here. He tries to go around through his man and knock that one down, but stayed with it enough to get onto it, force him back a bit. Mustangs now flip it into the zone and chase after it. Dorchester goal on the far side now, moving around there is Devine gets it out across. Humphreys will knock that one down, but now gets back onto it at the blue line. Mustangs have it though. They play pitch and catch in their own end and send it back good across the blue. Back in, trying to get into the Dorchester zone with possession, not able to make that work. Now foot race on the air. Chip forward by Dorchester. Dorchester get it at center and center right back down the line into the Mustang zone. Mustangs have it off the boards. Gets past Wilsey, now flipped by Kravitz and Chip, trying to get tipped off, but it hits the stanchion and comes back across the line. They're offside. The Mustangs have time. Now they counter and bring it out across the blue. Smith with it in his defensive end, sends it up off the boards. Mustangs player is there and they put it in further. Yeah, pops free, trying to get it over to an open man. Not able to do it there. A little pressure by Dorchester, but able to get it out. Barnsey getting that one into the crest. And holding on at 4:04 left in the game. Dorchester leading 4-2. Face off the Dorchester end. One back. Smith now sends that one out down the ice. That will go for icing. Stops your play at 3:52 left in the game. Draw one by the Mustangs. The Dorchester quickly on it. Curran chipping it past. 2-on-1 shaping up here. He gets it to the open man. Mullis with a shot. Keeper with a big save. Kicking that one out to the boards. Mullis back onto it. Sends it back in deep. Curran now chasing onto that one. Pressuring his man there. Mustang player trying to get it out. Penalty coming here to Curra. Yeah, pretty cheap hooking, I believe. Or a trip, but it's even worse. They gave him hooking, I maybe see that. The trip, no, not so much. I think the guy just pivoted around and lost an edge. If he gets his skates, I reckon he might be okay. 3:33 left in the game. 2-minute penalty on the board for the Dragons. Complement of 4 players for the Dragons and 5 for London out there. Mustangs now with the puck. Still on the outside, send it back to the point. Shot from there, up high over. Battle there now. Dorchester trying to get it around out. Smith now picks that up. Hot off the boards down the ice. And then Giebert's going to start up there for his key partner. A minute 40 left in the penalty. Good pressure there. Trying to come away with it. Does get the puck. Sends a nice shot in on the keeper as Wilson. Now the Mustangs player dancing the line. Sends it in off the net. The frame there as a little check on the boards. It looked like the Mustangs player got the worst of it. Minute 9 remaining in the penalty. Mustangs player knocks it down at the line. Number 3 is into some physical activity today. Back to the point. Shot. Nice tip there at the side of the net, but wide up over the net. Now sent in. Big check there. Is that not charging? You're going to call Hallman on charging. You should call that one there too. But I don't think either one was. Wilsey now sending that in deep and chasing after it. Pivoting away from his defender there. Now banking it down the ice, killing more time. Dorchester now playing a little keep away. 34 seconds left. Sent down the length of the ice by Hallman. Nice flat puck. Wilsey picking it up there. Now he brings it back out and sends it back in. Knocked down at the line by Delaney. Now sent back in by Wilsey. He's chasing in after it. First man onto it. Pivots around, pulls up, top gun move behind the net. Now tries to send one back in front. How is that not a penalty? Come on, buddy. Wilsey giving it everything he's got back there. Getting man at net. Come on, there you go. Mustangs player losing his mind. 2 seconds left. Still not listening to these guys going off the ice. They finally had enough of that. So I believe that'll be 2 and a 10, and I'm probably sure he may have said something disparaging about someone's mother. It's the only way to get someone incensed. Minute 35 left in this one. Dorchester leading by 2. 2-minute power play coming up. It'll be a minute 58 on the power play as there's still 2 seconds left in going into Dorchester. So face-off will be down in the Mustangs end. Wilson and Wilsey out there with Hallman and Norton. One back by Dorchester. Gets back over to Hallman. Hallman long shot. That goes off. Back of the net. Sent down the ice now by the Mustangs. Minute 25 remaining in the game. Dorchester to close this out on the power play. Wilson with the puck now. Coming back up through the zone. Check there. Penalty coming up to the Mustangs. Norton with the puck. He looks to send that back around, but it's knocked away. Mustangs gain control. Penalty is called. Woo! Goodbye with the big chip there. Golden want to get out of here too. Goal over to Tim Hortons, waiting line for half an hour. Smith with the puck, dancing the line. Now coming into the zone, he's got some speed. Picks up a little bit of an edge. Now moves around the back of the net. It's like a ringette game is breaking out here. Now sending it back down low. Devine now sending it back around. Wilsey now with it. Comes back out front. Knox keeps control of it. Now sends it back towards the boards. Hallman stepped in. Now he sends a shot in from there. That's knocked away by the keeper. 5-on-3 power play. Got some time and space. Can we try some things out here maybe? And getting some shots in on net would be nice too. Devine now pressuring down low. Smith now pressuring in here. Trying to hold it. It does. Now sends one in. Up and over. Missing that corner. Now comes down. The space vacated. There's 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Not to this one in. The Dragons win this one 4-2 in a physical matchup. And we'll see what the later game, I believe it's around 6:30-ish in Pilsenberg, has in store for the Dragons playing the Erie North Shore. Again, this video is brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shops. He's in Dorchester for all your skate sharpening needs.